Hello guys, this is a guy here, and thanks to the announcement and other things, I will now try to pull my last Zara Dragon. So I'm gonna do it by 2 packs at a time since I only need 1 GR from this. 2 packs at a time. Because I don't want to waste like a whole 10 packs, and within the first 10 packs I get the GR. Because I want to use the remaining gems to pull from other sets like the Bermuda Triangle set, the Judgment sides set where the Bermuda Triangle are. So because like those are the clans that I don't have a good deck in. Like Dark Regulars, I already have a good deck. If you already watched my deck profile, if it's already out, if you're watching this on Rumble, if you're on Rumble, you already know it's out. And plus, this will give me access to Dusk. I already know how good Dusk is because in my other account it has Dusk. But in the end, like the only cards that requires Zero Dragons is like Dark Irregulars, Pale Moon, and Spike Brothers. Because Gear Chronicle doesn't need it because by third stride you already have won the game. Just by third stride you already have should have won the game. And plus nothing can beat a extra turn. Nothing can beat an extra turn. That's what that's what Heritage can do. And I somehow got 2 Heritage, or is it in the other account? I know it's in the other account because I kept pulling over there. And that account has now 5 Zara Dragons. So I can also do a Gize. So I have 2 accounts that can do Gize now. Upside, since I put a lot of cards here, all of them are just turning to G mats, so GR mats. So I can craft very powerful GR cards. The only cards I need to craft for GRs like Dimension Police is just the Dimension Robo stuff, which isn't that really good. And there's only like one Dimension Robo, which is Die Earth. And there's just triple rare. And the other GR is just generic man's X Gallop, which doesn't do anything for you really. And I'm not recording any of the numbers there. That what I will pull thing doesn't matter because in the end it doesn't matter what I pull because in the end I'm gonna pull 140 packs just so I can get my Zara Dragon because I have like 10 extra packs or something the number. And since I already made a video about this, so it's just easy to rehash some of the assets that I already have laying around instead because thankfully I didn't delete them. And the screenshot of this would be thumbnail. This would be Dusk. Last 10 packs. Sheesh. Yep. So with Zero ending, literally ending right now. It's ending. We are down to the last rank season, which is the last 15 days, and we don't even get a rank reward for it. Come on, man! Unless they're gonna make us all have all the rank rewards available in JP is given to us in the exchange, so we can just exchange that. Well, because man, the alternate art Obalam, and I will now reset. I have like close to 4 copies every single card here. I'm gonna go 6 first. And the only card I will reset for would be this guy. Would be the Shadow Paladin card because I have 4 copies already of Rene. And I think I have 4 copies of the Messiah card, I think. Or at least I have 2. And I'm coughing because I have lung problems. So, because I have to cough sometimes because it's itchy or it hurts. Oh. Thank goodness the gem is at 70, but it's not like 50 or something to make it really worth our while, or possibly just give it to us for free since the game is literally dying. Only an idiot would start spending money right now. Literally an idiot, or a person who is an idiot that believes if they spend so much money, it will reverse the course of the end of service. Which companies won't do. Companies don't have hearts. If they did, those companies have long been conquered already. Because, uh, hmm. Oh, by the way, it's impossible to get a double or higher in a single pack now. The reason why it's because each pack is structured with 4 common cards, two rare cards. That's it, and one of those rare cards have the option of being a double or higher. Uh, and both of them can be, which means both some packs will have two cards which will be double rares only. Because of how the box is structured, that's how packs are gonna be structured, which is completely different to uh, Vanguard Zero when it first started, where you can have 4 cards in a one single 6 card pack to be double or higher. But at the same time, all those cards can just be commons. The flooring is way lower, but the ceiling is way higher. Here, the flooring is low, but not that low. The ceiling's high, but not that high anymore. So it's perfectly balanced in a way. But they should really decrease the amount of common cards in the box. Like a fresh box has way too many common cards. Like it's more than a set. Oh my gosh. This thing just disappeared. Upside, you're finding bugs while I'm doing this, which means, then again, Bushiroad is not one of those guys who are good in financial decisions. Like, they paid a commercial for a Hollywood actress to be in their Vanguard commercial in Japanese instead of finishing the development of their online simulator, online legit simulator. What would happen instead of paying Mila Kovacic? I hope I said her name right. That money, and instead they force it to Vanguard Online R&D. That universe would currently be Vanguard. In that universe would be outpacing Yu-Gi-Oh because it'll be the first TCG with a full simulator. But Bushiroad chose not to do that. They chose to go traditional and get a commercial. But still, they're the only card game with an official advertisement with a Hollywood actress. Is she an A-lister during that time? I don't know what her list is right now, but I think it's gotten lower. Unless the Resident Evil movies and the other movies she did still kept her rank high enough. Then again, I don't know much about Hollywood. And the majority of those are turning into GR mats, see? Like over 17 must be over, oh my gosh, over 20 cards are considered common, man. Over 20 cards are considered common in this set. A copy. That's too much. That's way too much. Like you just need like four copies of each card in the set. Not so many copies of it. Sheesh. Then again, the doublers are 4 copies. Just make it like 16 copies or something. Or 8 copies. Jeez. Not over like 22, maybe it's like 24 or something. Now, once Zero dies, where will I be going? I'll just do Duel Links or something. Which I have done. I made a reaction video about it. The reason I'm not caring anymore in the 10 packs is because it's faster. And the thing is, the 10 cards, any card there I don't care about. They all just either turn to GR mats or a card that I don't have yet in that set. Which doesn't really matter because like all the cards in that set, the only deck that I haven't completed in that set it would be Messiah. Mostly because I don't know how to play the deck. I have to relearn how to do it because it's like I'm still with Amnesty Messiah and her evolution. I'm pretty close to finishing my Great Nature. Just need to play test it and see how it goes. Rainier like have 4 copies. You if not I have 3. The way think about it, this set is the only set where you have to go 450 fun to get all the Zero Dragons. Because you have to do it 3 times. You have to empty the box 3 times. Because you need Zoa, Ultima, and Dusk. Because none of those cards have an alternate form. Like Zoa could have gotten an alternate waifu form. Because Neo Nectar is in Zoa. United Sanctuary too. Same thing with Dusk. Like all the Zero Dragons could have waifu forms except for Drachma. Because like there's no waifu. Like the closest we have for waifu in Dragon Empire is Shiryuki. And that's our closest boss monster that is considered a waifu there. Which is from Murokumo. When it comes to the clans currently, like Neo Nectar is like okay. I'm just having difficulty. I might change my mind in not making a Musketeer deck because I just fought a Musketeer deck on stream and I almost lost to that. And I was using Dark Irregular, so it was like, oh my gosh, I almost defeated my meta deck. It deserves to make a deck profile video. And thing is, it had resist cards, which goes against currently what I have, but maybe I just need to change it up a bit. Maybe I'll remove the cards that counter +1, retire card to check top 4. Because I have the 7k one which just calls a card for free. But it's top deck luck. Then again, the only 4 cards in the deck is not Musketeer, which is the heal guards. That's the only cards left that is not Musketeer in the deck. Hmm. Okay, I will actually reset for that now. Oh, excuse me. Is that PG even good? It requires a counter blast, which the deck Counterblast is way too much. Only way to countercharge is using the Daybreak one or the one who sends one. The latest one is this a second or third copy. That's a third copy. That's a third copy. Okay, let us check. That's a third copy. This is third copy. First copy. That can have an SP copy of that. So reset because I can get another copy of this time. Because that's like a good card to have like four of, because it's like it consistently allows you to do three swings to face consistently, three swings or more. Especially you have the double rare card which allows you Dagda, I think that's its name. Oh my gosh, I have to check if I am not overspending. How am I not overspending? Because if I am, that's kind of sad. Because I want to use the rest of the gems for like the Bermuda Triangle, not the Divas Festa one. It's for the other one because it also helps me get Pale Moon cards, which I want to get so I can finish up my Pale Moon Magia deck. I'm only getting that here for one reason alone. It's for Silver Turns. Like I just need Dusk to complete the deck. Because like main deck wise, the deck is complete. Like there's nothing I can do. Maybe change the vanillas with another card. But besides that, the deck is basically complete. Okay, okay, 40 more, 4 more times. Hmm. Okay, in Angelica, I have a Grand Blue deck profile. I already did it twice. First one, didn't do badly. Second one, I did great. I showed its power. I showed its skill. I just need to make it more complete. I need a second copy of Negro Songer because it's a good finisher card alongside alongside Nitros, the old Nitros, not the new Nitros. But there's a chance I might just get a second copy of that Nitros and see how it does, and just do another deck profile video of that variant. The deck profiles which I will never do might be Kagero. I do have a Blade Master deck, but like, who cares about Blade Master now? And plus, I'm missing a Titan. One more Titan, then boom, that deck is more or less complete for that era. Like, you can't use it with the Purge because you're not consistently getting a copy of Dragon Apocryfa in your hand. And it also counters your deck trying to use the Ace. But then, if you use Ziegenberg, why use the Ace? The only downside of Ziegenberg is that it doesn't get an extra 5,000 power, but the upside of Ziegenberg is that there's possibility you can just do it for one counterblast and you don't need to discard any card. I feel sad about Tachikaze getting blue balled or whatever. Like, I feel so sad. Like, we have a Stride Father for Gaia and we never got Gaia. Uh, uh, I think that's my third. No, this is my second Heritage. Getting another copy of Heritage is kind of like, why? Why do you need it? Because like Heritage is a card that you don't want to have a second copy of. Because you only need to do it once and you basically won the game. You just, let's say your opponent survives your Heritage turns. Somehow they survive the Heritage turn. You can go Avenir Phoenix and just win the game from there. Okay, let's double check. Okay, two more, then I am done in this set. Technically speaking, I'll get like an extra 10 packs later because of the character fight thing. But like, I want to have Dusk now. Out of all the Zer dragons, Drachma is okay, but the clans he's in, only Morokumo and Tachikaze need him. Nobatama, Narakami, and Kagero doesn't need him. United Sanctuary, Ultima is okay, but not as needed in United Sanctuary. Maybe like in Gold Paladins. Because and Angel Feather, because Angel Feather doesn't have, no wait, Angel Feather has a finisher. Angel Feather has an actual finisher. The last 10 packs of this set will get a second copy of you. Or no, technically it's fourth copy. Unless one of my copies is SP. If one of my copies is SP, then oh my gosh, I just need to just remove like 2 copies of Drag Driver Luard. Ooh, SP. In Stargate, every single clan needs Stark. Every single clan needs Stark in Stargate. Every single clan. Dimension Police doesn't have a finisher. Possible is Metalborgs because they have like, forgot the name, Heavy Duke. There's Grand Gallop who's also their finisher, so there's also that. But Stark is like to guarantee the win. Because like 36,000 to the face. 3 swings. That's too big. And this is my fourth copy of that card now. I don't even know how to use it. Like, Messiah players, if you want me to build a deck for it, go. Yes. Then I guess like, how do you build a deck for it? One thing's for sure. Uh, they should have launched this game globally at the same time with the Japanese server and the English server. Because if they did that, the game would have better player base. Like, look at Japan. I think the Japanese players and the English players are all in one server. And we have now gotten it. Now let us get Dusk. It is time to get Dusk now. It is time to get Dusk. I have already Zoa. I have Ultima. I have Megiddo. I have Drachma. Now it's time to get Dusk. Dusk is said to be the strongest Zeroth dragon in the TCG. Now it has gotten weaker, incredibly, because of V era triggers. Because V era triggers turns a power level 1 to power level 10,001. Yep, and thank you for watching, and bye bye.